arguably the best team in the world right now. Omunim ball ne ball. Echen will be a boss player and a tougher test at the Amatima, your friend Barcelona. In terms of head-to-head, any statistics, Barcelona was 6 wins over PSG. PSG so our 5 wins over Barcelona. And Barcelona LED PSG by just 1 win. But boss player, also the last 6 matches between Barcelona and any team my friend PSG. Boss player Barcelona to me we need 2 pair and Oma lose 3 and Oma draw 1. It's a choice of Barcelona and last meetings, and Shada and yet and Famomo and see a narrow crowd about the last 3 meetings Barcelona and young Winibi and Fentia team and friend PSG. But Barcelona by her say good home record in the last 7 games, at the Montjuic in particular, able to me Abuomo, Amomo to me win at the team and friend PSG. And PSG so by her say fantastic away record in the last 2 matches Barcelona and also to me push a win over team and friend Barcelona. It was PSG last 2 away matches against Barcelona lusubi winning and wins about with the score line of 4-1. So Barcelona now a 4-1 the last 4-1 and a red card by Emma Raho free game, no my Danny game no after Sana Barcelona a 2-0 lead on the tie no. It's a Barcelona for a very careful match. But boss player match no Spice na a woman no I from because of the injuries to both sides. Who hate my friend PSG. Boss player the leader in the back line in the shape of Marquinhos out. The front liner a Champions League that is Dembele, Doué, Kvaratskhelia. Boss player also out. Osha Barcelona and so almost starting goalkeeper in Juan Garcia out. Almost left back a boss player Alejandro Balde, boss player also out. Fermin Lopez Aguablona in form number 10 team so compare no to Omo and Drew Fernandez no more makana. Fermin and Kawa form power boss player also anyhow and Rafinha boss player. The amount goals contribution power Champions League last season boss player also anyhow. It's injuries out to both teams but what pay the injuries by affecting the part there Obaka say team a friend PSG because made for train almost free injury and ever for team a friend PSG. It's injuries boss player as a mass price of the game ako form kakra but still now a tough clash between team a friend PSG and team a friend of Barcelona. You remember the enquire tactical subplot near share and normal a bit decided game. What's your press conference now? Adia and our phrase be echo throughout the press conference.
But you bet me I join your Facebook Angel FM Kumasi 96.1. Angel FM Kumasi 96.1. Oba obet me I drop your comment or yes, ye room Champions League in Governor Yenko.
In Komodi a course our press conference between the coaches and players or more accompany coaches in a phrase in a year. Both teams don't like chasing the ball. Both teams don't like chasing the ball. Just say teams in the on person mo mbedi ball na on person mo na kura ball no. Teams in the they are built on say omo na be dominating games and omo na be suffer. They like controlling the ball. Ene wow person winning you have to control the ball. Control is very very important in this game. Control is very very important in this game. So what see a press conference now? Sa phrase na sa sentence na makano. Luis Enrique Kabi, Hans Flick Kabi, Pedri Kabi, Ashraf Hakimi Kabi. And you know say these two teams they are identical in terms of how one person will dominate the games. They dominate the games by controlling the ball. It's a dear kukru and then who be here pa.
Yeah.
And a kwambe so na sa dear kukru ano obe to me a dear kukru.
Be a friend a bo kukru.
A bo kukru.
A dear kukru and born.
Yes. And then who be here?
Okay.
A dear kukru and who be here pa. Wa be kuracha no. Wa be kuracha be ma young chance of fun. Boss player a bet to me amount be 50% chance of winning the game.
You break game ne down ha.
Boss player see a share control na and no ma be na be ma control no. These are two teams so almost pressing intensely. Almost pressing high with intensity. Almost pressing giddy. Now Bobo on the charm no control game no. It's pressing is very very important. Now Osha PSG they can press with the +1 -1. Meaning say a striker can be lead press no man an additional man on the back line. but Barcelona no they be person oppressing in a man-to-man fashion. Eti Barcelona pressing in a man-to-man. PSG can press in a +1-1, but nipa na or PSG team ni ma omo that advantage in the press Dembele no ni ho. Dembele ni ho. Dembele ability in directing the press. Ne pressure na or the battle so no ene oni ho. It is a Goncalo Ramos ne be lead press na. Obetumi Dembele adwuma na na. Se wantumi anye Dembele adwuma de ene yes Luis Enrique enso ko full pack man to man. Enya de ye new de mano. Otako. But se Dembele o ho I no person ko ne +1-1. In the Champions League final na Dembele o, but the duel ka Dembele ho omo ko man to man. Eti PSG going man to man enya de foforo. It is a man-to-man presses me and never share there. A quambe soon of both teams. I don't manipulate these man-to-man presses. You pay particular attention to the fullbacks game with Ashraf Hakimi and a brother friend Nuno Mendes, Kunde and Gerard Martin. Pay particular attention. Our mummy and so and our man so. So with team as Shabon every goal kicker. So Nuno Mendes and Ashraf Hakimi. Boss player ombe to me bypass or press no by carrying the ball. Omo carry ball no mo dey atwon no mo dey ba. And Nuno Mendes the last game no or averaging 5 dribbles for a left back. Eti wo ni pa na wo kwa press Nuno Mendes no. Obe to me age ball no atwon. Otwon or they carry adiaba and Makacho says wo carry ball na e beat presses pa because it me draw nipa at the ball no. Na a creative extra man no and a free man no e baby. Ashraf Hakimi so betumi ayesa de ni pa onu so betumi carry no the ball no atwon. But ade ba ko PSG say ni ye ni say they pass and move. Inter Milan they ade wey ye Barcelona pana Barcelona ntumi. They pass and move. Ade a Barcelona ntumi pass and move ni say oppress ni pa no na ni pa no pass ball no move ya on follow pressure no. It's what person now moving instead of say kwadi America be di ni penalty no gina ho and particularly nipa de we tire no Lamine Yamal so share against Inter Milan Libya the moment Barcelona ever pass e de ama di mark be moving no Lamine Yamal will not follow Barcelona because any name say Barcelona press from out to in. It's a very very important edema Barcelona. Nuno Mendes, Ashraf Hakimi, the ability said they will carry out of the 1v1 pressure. I know more pass and move no. A bit to me distracted Barcelona for a man to man. It's a Hansi Flicker. A Kwamba soon abe pressing. Will you press in your usual out to in with fullbacks on fullbacks? And now so started Ferran Torres. What did Dan Omo Bekan home? No mummy and LED pressure no. Send a bear or wingers in to me tracking PSG fullbacks nana. A very very important detail at the team friend Barcelona. Osha PSG so pressing now almost man to man. Barcelona bet to me and Madrid said they will exploit the 1v1 advantage. Ombenya our PSG backline also. And enya dey new at the Barcelona. Barcelona build up no omu to me you know ma create a lot of artificial transitions. Me say artificial transitions in me magic ball no and I make ball counter attack. Normal counter attack ni enim no. Say obi na kura ball no lusu and I make ma fa and I make ball counter attack. But artificial transitions no me kura ball no and I make the ball counter attack and a kwamba so na me no me draw out. No ma creating space, no ma hitting space, no. That is Hansi Flick's Barcelona in the build-up. And a no Hansi Flick go against Barcelona philosophy of not using the fullbacks in the build-up. Barcelona ideology, no, you so fullbacks in our build-up because fullbacks are easy to press. But Hansi Flick you so sa knowledge way and na ode bo for man for pressing. It's obobo ni the man fullback na. No, I draw press in the about wide area. Now Lewandowski and number 10 be a drop it. No, my passable no Eddie Amano. Or G I know about so one Barcelona movie. It's a quite Barcelona for super fast Eddie breaky to my friend Newcastle. PSG for a pressing San on Bayan against Newcastle AC. It's an MSS. A two-shot image now against Bayern Munich. Bad the G no. I'ma draw about 4 players at the about that right hand side. Space kakaka ne touch no. Lewandowski baje ya no bounce ball no. Edema Pedro to Fermin. I'ma hit space no. Artificial transitions. Against Atlanta the same thing. Body edge ya no. I'ma draw Atlanta pressing. Lewandowski drop it. About to space ma Rafinha artificial transitions. That is how our Barcelona for ayo mo build up no. They use the fullbacks. Fullbacks are easier to press. It will be what you say over such a wide trigger why trigger now was sat no the nipa bebre ba ko say de be trap no sa nipa na wo de kon space baba be do machi sa space na be do machi no obi ba drop ya ba space ni ne abobo no ama no oje ball na no obo e de ama obi na Barcelona hit space na behind your back line no. But and Barcelona be miss Fermin and Rafinha, 2 players are omo direct with their runs senko mumu wo ma so omo je ball na omo be run e de for back line echi ama ke abobo na amomo but say omo ni ho. It's yes a Rashford, AS Edgeman, S. Lamia, AS Edgeman, Safaran Torres, and a Baba, boss player, yes, Edgeman. It is out to me for pressing now. Who control now open, obey to me. And to control no mummy and say, or one person be chasing bond, the pressing will be important. Upo, because both teams normal pressing. PSG on was starting game now, no about one the amount. Or Bobo no control. No, I 2 throw no. Send a baby to me again, yes, I was obeying your territory, our wow half. It will no the game no pressing is important. Barcelona also pressing is important. It will manipulate the presser. You get the control. A dear beyond about to me as higher a dear control and technical security. Technical security. A very, very important match.
Technical security. Apia Miracle say Destiny watching live from South Africa. Entry Michael say PSG all the way. Afe Ado Den Haag say Mbappe is the next Ballon d'Or winner. Ado Den Haag. And the way at messages neighbor. I bet me I predicted Barca Paris Saint-Germain game no. I bet biggie. Egusu Papa when I bet me I predicted. Parkwesi Owusu PSA. Barca should win today. Parkwesi Owusu PSA on Facebook. Where say don't summer please. WhatsApp number for us. Yes. I do bet to channel no. You bet sign SSU be media amount. To bet me about Facebook. Oba bet me I predicted Barca against Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, technical security.
Boss player, a him fan as our technical security a war.
Angel.
And a him fan as our battle very important. The midfield. 2 teams in the midfield this no. A midfield this are omutumi kura ball no. Omutumi control the rhythm of the game. Frankie de Jong, Pedri, one side. Na Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, John Neves on the other side. Say omumu bien to me ama. Warren Zahir Emery, boss player, also another technically gifted midfielder. It is how hono. Who ben who born kura. Wa yam o my indisposal on term. And I want so bet me out of a presser. Say a presser wa. Obet me very pressure no. Above one more team no any control. Because our presser now chichena on presser be it is our technical security in the midfield one and very, very important. Controlling the game. Lose ball ni bebre. Who read them no? Send a ball and direct and farmer team no. Boss player very, very important in the game. And such security no midfield no and the Bema both teams no. It is a midfield no and farmer team now boss player they will be losing the control. It is a Frankie de Jong and Pedri. My party no. To say they against Newcastle, mo bad ma Barcelona na. A bad thing they ma Barcelona. Vitinha and Fabian Ruiz, John Neves mo. I'm to the party. I'm for my PSG. A bad thing they ma PSG mo say. I'm to me control game no. It is not just about the person and the more control, but on midfielders no. The technical security, the ability to hold on to the ball, the ability to control the rhythm no. But play very, very, very important. Our game win. It's in terms of say. Omu controlling games no. These are the 2 details are able to me defining hono. Now yamra baby a babo no. The attacking systems and the attacking strategies. Aha, and oye Barca fana. Yes, I would say Dembele, Doué, Kvaratskhelia, and Mobo nibi. Boss player, oye Barcelona fana highest or you there. Because send a PSG bobo no. A lot of fluidity. Omu movie around the power and PSG and Mianomnia for Omonia relational side. They are a positional side. Omu movie, but they occupy the spaces. It's PSG no Omu movie pa and Omu movie a creative separation between the lines, a creative free man.
Obi movie and Obi Asho.
Obi movie and Obi Asho. Obi movie and Obi Asho. Nipa ba kun so mbe meseno. Eye Dembele no because Dembele o movie a sparking the rotations. The Dembele started so movie a team ni who say this is the cue as a starting movie. Say ono ni ho Vitinha and so another player ono so sparking the rotation. Vitinha movie a team no so be who say so movie. First thing the fluidity no. Boss player have fluidity e betumi a distract entire defensive system. Chelsea for it taking a huge risk of going a mid and low block and man marking in the mid and low block. Marseille except PSG the last time alternative with a zonal block and also man marking in the block. Barcelona no obeko zone no so obesa man market. Ahana di problems ni nyina abeba no. So almost start to say move via ebe create Freeman ne gia. E dia ne Barcelona a defensive characteristic a high line. Ojino e free obebo to achire. And this is a PSG team. They are full of dribblers and runners. Since the past 2 seasons, team bien who are average dribbles per game at the chain PSG. Omo chepa, but omo cheno, omo nya static, omo sa running into space. Eti Bakola, Goncalo Ramos, Sembai, and Mayulu Nebaba. Both players sa attack his way. Ebema Barcelona a tough time. Now the entire fluidity yes, both players first player. Vitinha. Now, Vitinha, PSG for almost starting almost stretch a 3-2-5. Sa 3-2-5, we bet to me move ya kwa 3-1-6 or a 3-3-4. It's the own fluidity no, but structure no ewo.
Yeah.
The antina me focus on Vitinha. Vitinha no, Yamane lines is on dropping Amra backline him. It's 05 kuanim amame. Near Shasa image no. Vitinha air drop here, or drop here about backline him. PSG omo used to turn be a friend anchors and floaters. You omo anchor team, that is the center back. Omo they don't move. And omo can nyina floaty. Until they move around. And Vitinha is one of the floaters. But we no be moving from
anchors and the floaters.
Floaters. Barcelona also born a sanity. Omo anchor team, the center backs. And omo be hage touch line. No more move fini nyina start movie. Eti Vitinha be movie dia back line him. Now Vitinha movie back line him. E di enti see wo movie. Send a bay over to me a fancy play. Send a bay over to me a time on the ball. So our block unimwa. Ye best sadono. Ye the midfielder bibemano. Na midfielder ne tatano. But oba outside and so one midfielder no to me in the distance no wa. Distance no one to me ma. Now we are just so about a creative tokuro. Our midfielder. It woma. It Vitinha beba bejibo on our backline him. No offensive play, no a free, no watch ball. Now, Ojia, what is the problem? Vitinha offensive play with the passing range with Barcelona over high line. It won't be a problem no boss player.
Yeah, or two pass
in the line next year. Asemesi.
Now you're offside the and you're setting or Vitinha bet me at 2 years.
Boss player a year about run and the pass no. So run and run from a year. So time in the year no. And Bakola obetumi running, obetumi 2 meters behind the line because of pace. Eti ocha almost send omusi ball na. Bakola no pace. Eti obetumi man just 2 meters. Obetumi running behind 2 meters behind the back line no. No oko. Eti 05 kuachi mam na Vitinha passes ni bi. Oje ball na boss play oje ball na offensive play. That match not start running for an elbow with the high line. Oje na Varaskelia esha sese or running in behind. Vitinha pa no de see achire. It is have Vitinha na all ba ho no. Say the Pedri man say on shadow na oba back line ma Pedri want to me ni nachi. Oba back line him so abaje abehwe play no obe face play no abobo no edge line. That is one problem for Barcelona. Vitinha. Another problem Fabian Ruiz. Onusu cross another headache with the movement no. Fabian Ruiz so Luis Enrique amman the lines say we inside obetumi aba outside o block no aba abeje ball no. The moment of Fabian Ruiz abeje ball pe a cue for the left winger now that one say obe running behind eti kwa mu go no me say Man City no. I think the second goal Vitinha J ball na Bakola who say me be running in behind. And because Fabian Ruiz have a ball at the man, it's about player. Okay, imagine against him, a friend start breast. Fabian Ruiz about outside and obeji ball. Or J ball about Bakola who's a space in it. SM running at the first. Some for me anyway shouldn't be given the time and space to say on beji ball apijo muti no mabo personal. And so boss player Barcelona defending. To say they defending in the second half against Real Sociedad. Omo defended to say omo defending against Rayo Vallecano there a big trouble because the quality of these players no a bro rest side that any via Kano Mudi and so an inch of space, boss player, you pay for it.
Angel.
An inch of space, ube trianka because of more quality ne kromo. It is some movement of the midfielders, no. Boss players Barcelona for no ye. Pierre Jenso epe wide overloads. And two boss play against Sociedad. Present Barcelona for defending. Next the amount of gaps are in that defensive system. Or say about hardline. Player need face play without any pressure. One issue no. Next image, mommy, against rival Kanu, no pressure on the ball. Player need face play. No about the SHD. You can't be doing that against PSG because the quality no. On the how I doing totally. And these are two important details. As Barcelona for here. PSG for so almost overload wide areas no. Overload quick combinations. No man switch the about left. Wide overloads. No more tie on right side. Send a overload back. Isolated Bakola on the left. And to Jules Kunde. The individual battle against Bakola no on any year. Or we need some individual battle now. About what team and friend Barcelona year pa. And Barcelona so attack no dear. Barcelona no say almost a lot of goals.
Okay.
And PSG baby share team omunyan share bida. Me can some no can ye. PSG baby share team omunyan share bida. E di enti na me ka asem no. Barcelona na team o Europa. Or person breaking or block no through the central area.
No team.
Team biampe because risky. What you born a counter attack nehu. Eti Barcelona you can see a lot of escadilles. No my vertical ladder. Eti 15 mami images nibi. No more bob one ho. Omuji born about quick combinations. No more they call counter movement through the middle. No more they call it is the amount of players in the block.
Escadilla no team na.
Diagonal ladder. About say players by 3 and 4 no match show. Muntu he image na. Also players 3 ashe show mu ho.
Dorival Junior wa use Escadilla na.
Or use we.
Ba mfa. Oba ya wa nche no ko.
Dennis
yeah, Fernando Dennis.
Boss player. I'm momo. It is PSG for hwen all close to central area no because of Barcelona central overload no. Na boss player a wide area no. A wide area now why na down. Lamine Yamal, Marcus Rashford 1v1 against your fullbacks. Boss player and a very defining battle back for team and friend Barcelona.
I don't say omu
enhweni. Omu
the only team. Break you blocker
through the middle. Through the middle.
The wide areas.
On per wide areas no.
Okay.
Or per middle no. It's almost tap packing fifi. So the fan fifi wana and far. And obe say I say or the befa wide area. One obe say overload to isolate sequences no. It's Barcelona packing in fifi. Or packing fifi you have to deal with the central overload. It was about compacting shape no.
Okay.
O compacting shape we be yi intentan wa ho. Na intentan wa ho no. E so bi ba boa fullback no.
Lawyer Safuduku.
Boss player, omo obia na do obia.
Mu use overload to isolate sequences in Kwarana.
Yeah, town the amount.
Lawyer Safuduku I come first one now so this one we see you I don't know. We said Kono kono mu ya desa na utai nyina red. Hey. What about qualification in Nigeria? Okay.